Hello everybody, and welcome to part 3 of my Mario RPG Let's Play. And last time we got our first star there, and so now we're able to complete Mallow's errand here that he was trying to do earlier. When we got his coin back, the ruckus was going on, so we couldn't really complete it yet. So if you go here and go in here and talk to the item shop here, you can actually complete his errand and get this cricket pie, which we will use later to get a weapon for Mallow. It'll be his first weapon. You'll see later what it's used for, or who we give it to, or whatever. So, what I do here, I thought I had some more shopping to do. I don't know why I sold a honey syrup there. They're kind of handy to have. But I guess it kind of keeps the inventory to a low. I thought I was needing something else to buy, but I'm actually pretty good, so we're actually gonna move on. So now we're on our way to Tadpole Pond, and we gotta go through this little sewers section here. Kero Sewers is the name of this place, as you saw, and we're gonna go through here, and I guess it's a means to get down here. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't go a different route, but I guess this is just kind of I guess the easiest way. I don't know. So this place is it can be a little confusing because it has a lot of twists and turns, and there's actually like a specific area that you want to actually go down to. What we have to do is we have to get to a button, and then that button will drain the water, and then we can get to a pipe that was in the water, and then that will actually lead us to where we need to go here. These guys here are mostly what you're gonna fight there. You might fight like a ghost enemy, which I'll show off later. I would suggest either having a lot of able juice on hand, or have the antidote pin on somebody, because this place is like a poison place, and not that you can get poison out of battle, but a lot of the enemies here have some poison attacks. Mostly, I guess these guys here, I guess the rats too, but yeah, it's best to have that on hand. If you can buy 2 antidote pins, that would be great, because then you can protect them both. But I don't know. So Mallow just leveled up here, and I'm actually gonna do the stars choice there, because I want to get his special attacks up there. Specifically his like HP rain, which comes in handy at times. And this point here is where I was just realizing I had the antidote pin, and I actually did have enough money to actually get me another one, but I didn't. So this thing right here, this is a kind of a special mini boss, I guess, because he has quite a bit of HP. I didn't catch his name there. But it's not. Don't have Mallow attack, as you just saw. He's actually his defense is for magic there, but he actually hates jumping attacks, which makes sense because he's a box and you can just jump on his head. I guess that hurts him. And he's made out of wood. So so my suggestion is to just concentrate on just jumping on him with Mario, and there you go. I think it has like 250 or something. You get like a flower jar, which I believe does I think it does the 3? I don't know. We're gonna find out here in a second. Yeah, that's 3. And that true form pin, we will need that. I didn't equip it, but when we get to the one boss here of this area, we're gonna need that true form pin. So if you do this little trick I'm doing right here, you can actually get to up here very easily. And down here we'll actually get a star, and we can get rid of some of the enemies around here. And I actually had to jump down to get this one ghost there, because I thought maybe it would help with maybe getting some experience or something like that. I mean, you do get the experience from them there, so it's actually very useful. So we just gotta quickly... I keep it in. It's very short. Doesn't take long for me to get back there, so we're actually supposed to... I do believe I'm actually... Oh no, I go the right way. So this right here, I cut the battle out, and then this one is new right here. I kind of got two encounters here in a row. That's another thing that you do get is, once again, I think I explained this earlier in my first part there. You do get these flowers there, and you can get different things there. There's like HP max. Once again, there are some other things to where you can do attack up, maybe defense. You know, I can't really name them all off there, but I'm sure if you look them all up, you can figure out all of them. I'm sure there's quite a bit of them. So we're supposed to go down the pipe there and jump over this mouse like I just did there and go in that pipe there. And that button right there will drain the water. You'll get that little message about it. And don't go on that trampoline there. That will actually take you all the way back to the beginning. And we don't want to go there because we're right here. This is where we want to go. And so I'm going to do a little trick here. If you actually, after I save, if you actually go against an enemy and you escape, there's like a brief moment where the enemy that you ran into will flicker, but their like body is solid, so you can jump on top of them and then jump up to things, and you can get to this thing here. Actually, you're actually not supposed to get up there. I think I think that resets later to something else, and it's something that we get way later in the game. So I'm not sure if you can go in that pipe and go somewhere. I don't know. I didn't really try it, but so this is the I guess the boss. You don't get a star from him, but he's like a boss that's in our way here, and his name is Gollum. Or Gollum. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm gonna call him Gollum. Or Gollum. I don't know. Gollum. That sounds right. So anyways, this fight right here, this is where you want that true form pin on, because this guy can actually turn you into like a scarecrow or a mushroom or whatever. That's what it prevents you from. And so you get turned into that was the attack, but it missed. But luckily I didn't do it. I think I do get turned into, I think Mario gets transformed into a scarecrow, but it doesn't matter because his attacks are still effective in like that. So and then as you saw, there is a chance that he could eat one of your party members there, and I guess just do the best you can to attack him. And so I would probably just keep Mallow as your healer, and to get your FP, you know, use your syrups there to get more FP, and able juice if you need to. I mean the bolt does okay, as you saw there, but it's I guess it's whatever. So, so now both characters are asleep, and this is actually going to turn Mario into a scarecrow because he was sleeping, and that actually drops his defense all the way down to 0. And actually, oddly enough, after I got turned, that last hit was all I needed. So it gives a little warning before he dies. Then we get a little emulator achievement there for defeating Gollum. And so after we beat him, we get this little cutscene there. Take it. So what that does is actually forces us to go down this waterfall. They call it a river, but it's actually falling. Well, I mean, it does go into a river, so I don't know. But it's a little mini game that you can collect frog coins and coins if you want. There's a little thing to where at the end there's a toad guy that will be like, oh, if you collected all those coins there, you could trade them in for an item. And if you get like 60 of them, it was something like if you get 60 of them, you can get like a frog coin or something like that. And it's just a means to get frog coins, really. I mean, I guess in coins there, because you can repeat there. Because if you at the end of the thing there, I actually go. If you actually jump on the trampoline that is near him, that brings you back all the way to the beginning of this screen right here, and you can start over again. I actually managed to get into that same thing there right there, and actually this actually happens. He's like, hey! I don't know why it doesn't do it again. I don't know if it like got all my coins that I collected so far, but I was like, I didn't want to do it again, so I kept going. So I think it was actually best to go the other way, because there's actually a cave that you can go in. That there's a scenario that there's like these. It's like a Cheep and a Koopa Troopa fighting over a flower pickup, which would increase my flower points by 1, and they can knock it into you, and you can collect it. But I think that's if you go on the left side of what I did there. And this right here, you just jump with the coins. I would stick to the right side there, because that's where most of the coins are at. And the music will actually get faster and faster here, so eventually you'll start seeing like a fish that will pop up, try to hit you right there. Yeah, like that. And it's kind of timed with the last coin there. If you jump to go get that coin there, you'll jump over it. So just kind of do your timing right, and you should be okay. And this doesn't go for too long, really. And then that's it. So this is the toad that I was talking about right here. If I had gotten like 10 more there, I would have gotten a frog coin, but I didn't. And actually, this guy gives us a weapon for Mario. And it's actually a lot better. It's actually a little bit better than what we got right now. And there's also the save point right there. That's not where I'm going to be stopping yet. Now, what's actually cool about that name is that's actually the Knock Knock Shell. That's actually the Japanese name of the Koopa Troopas. They're actually called in Japan. They're actually called Knock Knocks. Which is like Japanese for something. But yeah, that just basically just translates as to turtle shell. And so this is Tadpole Pond, and this is actually where we're supposed to meet Mallow's grandpa, as I'm putting in air quotes. And you'll see why. And you're just supposed to step on that little stone, like gray stone thingy there, and that will summon this guy here and trigger the scene. There'll be a point here to where they'll be like, "Oh, are you the Mario?" And they'll want you to jump to prove that you're him, even though you got like the looks and the things about him. I mean, I don't know how often you see a guy with red and blue clothes on, but when I asked if it wants you to jump there, you actually do have to press the jump button, like back in the Mushroom Kingdom there, where that guy talks to you. So we get this, Mallow's, grandpa there is actually an interesting character there. This is him right here. He kind of, he's trying to, like, play cool and stuff. Like, you can see the, Lakitu carrying on to make it look like he's floating, but he's not really. Which I don't get why nobody is, like, seeing that. Like, oh, we can see the Lakitu there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. He's a weird character. You'll see during this dialogue stuff here, so let's kind of read on, if you will. This is going to be mostly talking right here, and that's going to be pretty much it. Mario getting a little impatient there. By the way, you don't have to do anything when it goes silent like that. It's just kind of the little joke there that Mario is getting a little impatient. So, Frog Ucius, I don't know how, I think that's how you pronounce his name there. It's just Confucius with frog, mixing frog in there, so it's Frog Ucius. He's just kind of explaining what kind of happened when Mario was trying to save Peach there. And, he's just kind of explaining, like, this is actually kind of the first, like, explaining what happened, when the sword, crashed into Bowser's castle, and, just kind of revealing, this is how, these guys came around, and that they're from that thing there, and all that. This is kind of like the, I guess, big reveal, I guess? I don't know. And I was just seeing his name there, it's Frog Fuchsius. I guess that's how you, I guess you pronounce it, I guess, I don't know. So we're not going to lose Mallow here. He's actually going to continue to stick with us here. He pretty much, well, I mean, you'll see here why we're gonna bring him along. And, oh, this is gonna be a shocker. No, he's not! I love how they, like, play this obvious thing there to, like, oh, well, he's not? Like, he's clearly not. So anyways, so we're basically at the gist of this whole thing there is that Mallow's just gonna come with us and we're gonna find his real parents, and we actually eventually will, and that will be way later. That'll be like when we get like the 5th or 6th star, I think. Yeah, actually, once we get the I think once we get the 6th star, that will be like the end of finding Mallow's parents and all that. So it's not gonna be for a little while. So yeah, Mallow here will come in handy. He does have that HP rain, and his lightning attack there will come in handy against some other enemies there. So with all that said, Mallow will continue to help us, and he actually tells us where to go next, which is Rose Town. And actually, if you talk to him before you leave here, you can actually give the cricket pie to him. That was the thing that he wanted. Actually, I don't know why I kept that a secret. That was what Mallow came there for. He'll actually give you a weapon here, as you'll see here in just a second, which is called a froggy stick. It won't tell you that you got it. It'll just say that you got it. Yeah. So that's for Mallow, and that will greatly increase his attack there, like 20. So that's pretty cool. So there is some other tadpoles that you can talk to get some other handy stuff there, but we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna deal with this thing right here. And we're gonna place some notes here. So that little cut right there, that was me looking this up there, and as you can see in the lower right there, that is the solution. And that's what we're trying to play. There's a total of 3 times that we gotta do this. They're not all in a row. It's just when the story progresses, that's when we actually do it. So let's do what I do here, and that should be the solution for the first time. So he'll tell you that's it, and he'll give you a card that will allow us to get some extra goodies at the Tadpole guy shop that's over there. But that's pretty much at the end of this video here. I'll be saving it the little thing that's to the right over there. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please go to my channel and check out my other videos there if you would like. And also please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video there. So peace out.